You already know walking burns calories. But did you know that the simple act of moving your legs every day can physically protect your brain from shrinkage? Regulate your blood sugar more effectively than intense workouts. Relieve spinal tension. And even stabilize the pressure in your eyes? It sounds impossible, it sounds exaggerated. Yet, the science proves it. Today, we're breaking down the 10 things that happen inside your body when you walk daily, from your brain down to your bones. But there's a catch: you can't just walk without purpose. If you stay until the end, I'll reveal the exact fit formula, the one that ensures every step you take transforms your health, or does nothing at all. Benefit 10. Brain reboot. The scary truth is this: inactivity slowly shrinks your hippocampus, the brain's memory command center, stealing focus, making you forget names, misplace keys, and lose concentration. Walking daily flips the switch. Each step sends blood rushing to your brain, delivering oxygen and growth proteins. Think of them as fertilizer for neurons. These proteins build new connections and strengthen old ones. You aren't just moving your legs. You're physically growing a stronger, more resilient brain. And the best part? Just a short daily walk triggers this. Studies confirm that consistent walking can reverse brain shrinkage most people think is permanent. Benefit 9. Eye pressure release. It might sound impossible, but walking protects your eyesight. Glaucoma, the silent thief of vision, happens when fluid builds up and damages nerves. Each step acts like a gentle internal massage, squeezing out built-up fluid and refreshing your vision, just like pressing a sponge. High-intensity workouts can spike eye pressure, but walking keeps it stable and safe. Every walk lowers tension, improves circulation, and quietly shields your eyes from long-term damage. With this simple habit, ordinary steps become a hidden defense for your sight. Benefit 8. Cardiac shield. Most people think that if you aren't running, your heart isn't working. That's wrong. Sitting every day quietly stresses your arteries and raises your risk of heart attack. But just 30 minutes of walking opens your arteries. It lowers bad cholesterol. It floods your system with oxygen-rich blood, like scrubbing your arteries clean without harsh exercise. And you don't have to push your limits, your heart thanks you quietly with every step. You're protecting your heart, preventing strokes, and boosting longevity, all with simple, low-impact movement. No pounding joints. No sweat-soaked misery. Just consistent steps that keep your heart strong. Benefit 7. Lung expansion. Your lungs are filters, but sitting weakens them. Walking gets your lungs working harder, pumping oxygen through your body and expelling toxins that sit deep in your lungs. Think of your lungs like a sponge. Every step compresses and releases it, flushing out built-up waste and refreshing your system. This strengthens your immunity and shields you from respiratory infections. Each step isn't just a step, it's armor for your lungs, protecting you from hidden dangers while keeping your energy up and body vital. Benefit 6. Blood sugar control. Every time you sit after a meal, your blood sugar quietly spikes. You don't feel it, but your pancreas does. It releases insulin fast, trying to control the surge. Day after day, that hidden battle increases your risk of type 2 diabetes. But here's what most people don't realize. A short walk after eating changes the equation within minutes. Your muscles start pulling sugar directly from your bloodstream before insulin even has to panic. The spike flattens. The crash softens. Instead of overworking, your pancreas finally gets support. And this isn't theory. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking can significantly reduce post-meal sugar spikes and steady your energy levels. No roller coaster. No crash. No silent damage building up. You're not just burning calories. You're stabilizing your metabolic future. Benefit 5. Digestive engine. When you sit too long, your gut slows down. Food lingers. Gas builds. You feel bloated, heavy, uncomfortable. That stuck feeling? That slowed intestinal movement. Walking flips the switch. Each step activates the natural wave-like motion in your intestines, pushing waste forward the way your body was designed to. Think of it as restarting your internal conveyor belt. And this matters more than comfort. Poor gut movement is linked to inflammation, weakened immunity, and higher risk of serious colon issues over time. But 30 minutes of walking daily keeps everything moving. Smooth. Efficient. Predictable. Each step isn't just movement, it's protection. Protection for your gut, your immune system, and your long-term health. Benefit 4: Muscle preservation. After 30, you don't just lose strength. You lose muscle silently year after year. It's called sarcopenia. And it doesn't announce itself. It shows up when stairs feel harder, groceries feel heavier, balance feels slightly off. But here's what most people get wrong. Muscle doesn't disappear because you're aging. It disappears because your body thinks you don't need it. Walking sends a clear message. We're still using this. Don't break it down. Every step activates your legs, hips, and core just enough to prevent decline. Not extreme. Not exhausting. Just consistent. And at this stage of life, consistency beats intensity. Because this isn't about aesthetics. It's about keeping your strength when it matters most. Benefit 3: Bone strength. Bones aren't solid rocks. They're living tissue. And when they aren't challenged, they weaken. That's how osteoporosis creeps in, quietly thinning your frame from the inside. And fractures don't ask for permission. One fall can change everything. Here's the shift. Walking creates gentle impact, controlled, strategic pressure that tells your bones to stay dense. Without impact, your skeleton assumes it's no longer needed. Think of each step as tapping your frame and reminding it to stay strong. Ignore that signal long enough, and the structure begins to fade. Benefit 2: Spinal stability. Your spine wasn't designed for chairs. Hours of sitting compress discs and weaken support muscles. That tight, locked-up feeling when you stand after sitting too long? That dull ache at the base of your back? That's immobility setting in. Walking reverses it. Movement restores circulation to spinal discs. It strengthens the deep stabilizers that keep you upright and aligned. Posture shifts. Pressure eases. Tension fades. And when your spine moves freely, everything feels lighter. Because when the pillar of your body weakens, everything above it suffers. Protect the pillar and the rest of. Benefit 1: The master longevity switch. What if walking isn't helping 10 separate organs? What if it's activating one master system that controls them all? Aging doesn't start in wrinkles. It starts inside your cells. When you sit too long, your body assumes survival mode. Repair slows. Inflammation rises. Your mitochondria, the engines powering every cell, stop firing efficiently. That's when fatigue becomes normal. That's when recovery drags. That's when aging accelerates silently. But walking flips the switch. Each step awakens survival pathways, stimulates repair, and boosts cellular energy. Suddenly, your brain sharpens. Your heart strengthens. Your blood sugar stabilizes. Your bones and spine stay resilient. These aren't separate miracles. They're downstream effects of one signal. Adopt. Rebuild. Stay alive. Here's the code that makes it work, the FIT formula. F. Frequency. Move every day. Miss a session, and your cells begin to slip back into sleep mode. I. Intensity. Brisk enough to slightly raise your heart and breathing. Too slow, and the switch never fully flips. T. Time. 20 to 30 minutes. Less, and repair pathways don't fully activate. More isn't necessary, consistency matters more. Miss one, and the signal weakens. Follow all three, and your body stays switched on, rebuilding instead of breaking down. This isn't about steps. This is about sending a clear, biological command. We're not declining. We're adapting. And that's the difference between aging and designing your body to thrive. Speech balloon. If you're ready to activate your longevity switch, comment "I'm walking" below so we can see who's serious about taking control of their health.